This is a person with no credibility who used their words to destroy someone's life, and still some in the media refuse to take a backward step. Writing for The Guardian, Moira Donegan described the trial as an orgy of misogyny. She writes, "The strange, illogical, and unjust ruling has the effect of sanctioning Depp's alleged abuse of Heard and of punishing Heard for speaking about it." Sorry, Moira and The Guardian, but they went to court over Heard's specific allegations, and the court found that her words were carefully orchestrated lies. The UK defamation case Moira relies on to continue giving weight to Heard's lies is not comparable to the US trial, as Depp was suing the British paper, not Heard personally. The Guardian itself even reported that the judge in the UK trial did not hear as much evidence related to Heard's credibility. And we all know that Heard's credibility has been shattered based on new evidence shown in the US trial, including the fact that she never fulfilled her multi-million-dollar charity pledge. But Moira ignores all of this and continues to link this one case to all allegations of abuse. It will have a devastating effect on survivors who will be silenced now with the knowledge that they cannot speak about their violent experiences at men's hands without the threat of a ruinous libel suit. In that sense, women's speech just became a lot less free. And this idea of free speech that the left now seems to cherish was flagged by Heard herself, who, facing the prospect of bankruptcy, now claims that her freedom of speech has been taken from her. "I'm sad I lost this case, but I am sadder still that I seem to have lost a right I had as an American to speak freely and openly." But The Guardian wasn't the only publication defending a person who is indefensible. And this is the problem with how many in the media covered this case. No one case should be representative of all cases. If you are a champion of women's rights, the Heard Depp case should not bother you. It is justice taking place. It doesn't set back women because not all women lie. It just shows that there are consequences for lying. Every allegation needs to be assessed on its merit. And if you find yourself wanting a particular court outcome because it helps your tribal narrative, then you are being disingenuous.
To me, I think that this story is really tailor-made to discuss the role of media and the way the media is covering it and their role in society, because the origin story of this entire case actually starts in the media. The whole thing started with Amber Heard writing an op-ed in 2018 in the Washington Post in collaboration with the ACLU, and the Washington Post rushed to print it, in which she alleged, she never named Johnny Depp, but it was understood by all that that's who she was referring to, and she made these claims of being the victim of abuse, including sexual abuse. And, they rushed to print that with no due process. And then the facts came out into this court, and she basically did have some substantive claims. He is not a completely innocent party in this. However, she was wholly uncredible, including those examples that you showed there, as well as many others. And the jury did not find her credible. And so he comes out completely victorious in this. And then the media, I think, rushing to paint this, as you said, as some sort of indictment of the Me Too movement does not surprise me. I think that's the only way in which they would go. She herself has gone, including her attorney. But really, I think what this signifies, it's actually a good day for a correction of the Me Too movement, because it originally started as a force for good insofar as it was about giving women a fair hearing to have their case heard. She received that hearing. She got her day in court. She did not stand up to it. But then over time, it really quickly morphed into something that really took away men's rights and this concept of believe all women, which runs antithetical to the presumption of innocence, which is what all of our countries are based on. So I think it's serving as a correction for that. And those stats you mentioned on social media prove that Johnny Depp has really come out of this a winner in the court of public opinion, and people really are happy to have seen the record rectified for him.